Okay, so Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. So, my name is Muhammad Akmal bin Zuhaimi. Uh, my team and I are going to present about business model pattern. Okay, so just like its name, basically every business model has its own pattern. And first, we must recognize and distinguish which patterns suits to what business model. And then, also, we have know about the five basics business model pattern, right? The first one is let me see. Okay, the first one is unbundling as a business model, and the second one is freemium. The third one is long tail. The fourth one is I forgot. Alright, so the open as a business model, and last but not least, multi-sided platforms. Okay, so for our part, we are focusing on the freemium part. So basically, in freemium part, we have, I think, 7 different types of freemium. And without further ado, let's get started. Okay, so the first type of freemium is traditional and classical freemium. So basically, these types of freemium is the most people know. So I can simply say that the first time user get the application, or the first time that the user want to install the system or the application, is free. It's very free, and of course free forever. But the features are limited, yet still usable. So the example was Dropbox. Okay, so I think Dropbox most familiar among us. So we can imagine whenever we bought a mobile phone, so when it comes with the Dropbox, so basically we have that Dropbox with free. But then whenever we have more videos, pictures that we want to store in the Dropbox, then comes the purchase, or then comes the part that we must pay for, because whenever we want to upgrade the size of the Dropbox, we must pay maybe some dollars, and then we get additional size. So this is the first type of freemium. Okay, next we're gonna talk about alternative product strategy. Okay, so how does it works? Basically, a company with an existing premium product line, they want to widen their product, a premium, basically a new premium product, by using this product strategy. Okay, what we call alternative product strategy. So this strategy often use foot in the door technique. Okay, so in retailing and marketing, so this technique tell us to offer a cheapest thing, or a cheap things and stuff to the customer first, and then when the customer bought our items, bought the things, so later we offer and propose them a expensive item. Okay, things about gamer. Alright, so they want very best specs for gaming, right? So let's talk about the mouse. Okay, so for the mouse, so the user will maybe survey on the market which mouse very support or very best in the gaming. So this big IT company will release a very good mouse that support features on gaming, maybe have lights, and also have many buttons and so on. So maybe we talk about Razer, one of the big company in gaming. So whenever the user buy, oh, this Razer gaming is very good, so they tend to buy another things of Razer products. So maybe then the user will buy the what we call the keyboard, and then the speaker, the headphone, and so on. So this is what we call the alternative product strategy. And also we call, the goal is cross-selling. So they maybe just don't buy the mouse itself, but then they will tend to buy the keyboards, also the headphone, and yet last but maybe one day they tend to buy laptop, a, a laptop gaming from Razer products. So that how it works. I love you, right?
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Megat, and I will explain to you the first one in types of freemium, which is learn and expand. Okay, what is learn and expand? As you can see the metaphor here, first you need to learn and expand. So basically, it's about when the user want to use the product, it's free. But when it comes to the organization level, the organization level need to pay. And we have some example here. As you can see that Slack. Do you know what is Slack? Slack is like how to explain? It's like a WhatsApp, but it's more to for the working person. Let's say you want to know that is that your worker do all that works. So basically, Slack use this method, which is this free business model, which is if you are for yourself is free, but when it comes to organization level, you need to pay. And uh, I want to highlight here fun fact about Slack. Slack, they have 400,000. They managed to get 400 millions in the 2019. Even that, it used a business model land and expand, and there are only 550,000 teams in the number for that use the free version of Slack, and 87% of the using Slack, they say that Slack is very convenient, especially when to do all the productivity. Next, I will explain to you the next one. It will be a network effect. Okay, basically, what is network effect? Network effect I can relate as the social media. Okay, why is social media? Okay, basically, how social media generate income? Most of social media generate income by collecting of data and understanding the behavior of the user. As you know that right now, data are very important. It's more pricier than the gold itself. And why is that? Why data is very important? Why everyone want data? Okay, it as you know that data is really can benefit the other because of significant of data. If you let's say with your data, you can analyze how the behavior, you can predict the future and anything else. uh, okay, for example, as you know Facebook, right? Facebook also love to collect data. You know, right? Cambridge Analytica, that's how election becomes the words, and you know that how things happen. And next will be Twitter. You know that Twitter 70% of their revenue they're collecting by using ads, but 30% is using this model, which is uh, social network effect. And next, Google. It's very obvious, right? When you're using Google, even though you just sit at your place, but so sudden, he's know that what you want to do, right? Food Panda, all kind of that. Okay, the next one, types of freemium. No. I would like to highlight here a few words about the freemium, which is network effect. Remember, this is a default. This said like in the default in the title, this you can search. If you are not paying for it, you become the product. So what it means? It means like data is very important. So remember, keep your data wisely and never give your data easily to other person. Okay, the next one is unlimited and free trial. You can see the words unlimited and also it's free. So how I want to explain is very easy. You can see the table here. You see that traditional, the price when you use is of course it's free, and limited free trial also is free. But what the difference here is that the features for that kind of free and traditional at least it's usable, but unlimited and free trial is not usable at all. For example, Dropbox. You know Dropbox, right? So even though I have free, I sign up it's for free. I managed to get 20 gigabyte. At least it's inconvenient for me. But for Basecamp also same like like I say, it's like WhatsApp for workers, for organization, but it still cannot manage even though you use the free one. And to make you understand more, do you know, right? Some of games pay to win. Have you heard? I think Moist or Boy know the pay to win. Okay, FIFA 20. FIFA 20 is like a game. You know, like if you want to be a pro, you need to spend almost like thousands and 20,000s, I don't know, maybe a thousands to manage if you want to go to for the pro scene. Also, you know, like Clash of Clans. Clash of Clans is like, say if you want to attack another clan, you need to build your soldier, right? If you want to be a soldier, it will take a lot of time. So to short the time, you need to pay. And the last one is Mission Against Terror. Actually, Mission Against Terror is like an old game. I played when I was a very child. I think in standard 1 to standard 3. I go to cyber cafe and I just say I want to play this game. When I was to play this game, it's very hard because I'm a free user. Basically, the features that I get is that a simple pistol. If like the other person play with me, he got a very very good pistol. And that's it. That's 3 types of freemium that maybe you can use in your pattern of your business model canvas. That's it. Thank you.
Okay, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. I am Muhammad Idlan and I will be explaining about my part on the next topic, which is on freeware 2.0. So basically, freeware 2.0 is a free forever fully functional product, and it is usually the company's main product or a standalone product line in a larger company. So the company usually monetize through add-on for power user or through special feature. For the first example, I will be taking Evernote. So from the table, we can see that for the basic plan, the monthly upload limit is capped at 60 megabyte. The maximum note of the size is at 25 megabyte, and the number of devices for one account is capped at 2 devices. And the offline access for the free account is only on the desktop, and the customer support access is community support, through community support. So when you pay 11 ringgit monthly for the premium account, you will get a 10 gigabyte monthly upload limit, the maximum note size of 200 megabyte, and the number of devices for your account will be unlimited. The offline access, you will be able to access your note offline through desktop or through mobile, and the customer support access can be done through email and live chat, which is a step up from the basic account. And if you pay for the business account, which is RM43 monthly, you will get a 20 gigabyte monthly upload limit, a 200 megabyte maximum note size, an unlimited number of devices for one account, offline access through desktop and mobile, and also customer support through email and live chat. For the next part, which is for the next example is Skype. So Skype, for the free account, you can use it for a one-to-one video call, but the video call is only from PC to PC, and there are no live customer support for your account in case of any troubleshooting. So for the premium account, which is RM40 monthly, you'll get a group video calls, which can be up to 9 persons at one time, and it support PC to phone calling, and you will also get live customer support in case of any trouble. The next one is ecosystem. So ecosystem is a product that requires a free forever based product, which is usually with 100% functionality. So monetization can be done through revenue sharing with third-party developers, and these models is oftentimes utilized by marketplaces or products that rely heavily on add-ons from third-party developer. So for examples on ecosystem, including iTunes and Google Play Store. So some explanation. For iTunes, Apple charges $99, which is about RM 437 per year for a person to join the iOS developer program, which will let someone publish apps for iPhone, iPod Touch, and iPad. If you press your app for free, there are no further charges, but if you charge for your app, Apple will take 30% of the revenue. And you will also need to buy a Mac to develop an app for the App Store, since you cannot develop iOS app on Windows, and all the software you need to develop your app is included in the price of the iOS developers program membership, and most of it also comes free with every purchase of a Mac. The next one is for Google Play Store. Google charges a one-time $25, which is about 110 fee to get a developer account on Google Play, which lets you publish Android apps. Free apps are distributed at no cost, and Google also takes 30% of the revenues for the paid apps for carriers and billing settlement fees. And for the Android apps, it can be developed using Windows, Linux, or a Mac, and apps are written with the Android SDK, which is available for free for anyone to use.